right. For want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people have been faring in their own words. And it's not as if we'll be missed here. Or will we? Hold a moment, if you would. Yugiri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Old? Business? No, pleasure, my lady. I merely wished to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the man who would do battle with our common enemy. Lest you forget, this is my homeland, and it would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat posed by Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue, as we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort, and the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. The ambassador has the right of it. He would not like to come to hard with you at his side. Will you join us? It would be my pleasure. In that case, I will join you as well. There's not else to do until Lord Hien has reached his decision. I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. Settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangxia. Might we start at the town of Monzen? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well, if you'll follow me. Ooh, we did kind of blow up Doma Castle. Hi, Pierogi Man. Hope you're having a good morning. Is there a falcon porter around here? I like to fly. Wait, what? I forgot how games work. Yangxia. Namai? Not blow up, redecorate. Yeah, we added a water feature. That is to say, it is currently underwater. Oh man, I gotta teleport to the House of the Fierce, or will you take me straight to Doma Castle? I think Anakuro is there. Whee! I know a lot of like hardcore MMO players don't like ye old Bat Riders, but I gotta say I'm a huge fan. Like there's something to be said for like appreciating the landscape around you. That I've gone the wrong way. It's Anakuro. Alright. I guess we go to the house of the fierce. And then we hustle. Where's the actual way out of here? There's a Falcon Porter here too. Where would you take me? Namai Reunion, the Dawn Throne.
Thanks, Brandy.
Namai is there. Yep, nope, I gotta walk. Hey, thank you for the follow, Baskerville. It's nice to have you here. You have taught me how eyeballs work. That's the kind of guy I want to have around, or lady. Person who knows how eyes are. I know a little bit about eyes. I know about the sclera and the ciliary muscles. It was like one of my son's first obsessions. Like, he just got like really interested in eyeballs. And so like I tried to teach him everything I could find. It's always a good sign when like your kids get obsessed with something. Like, a lot of people get concerned when they seem overly interested in this subject, but like, it's a really good sign. It's one of the earliest signs of intelligence when they like latch onto a subject. Like, he got really into eyeballs in Egyptology. Like, he used to like play charades and be like, guess who I am? And then I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, I'm Pharaoh Hemeptip. Obviously, can you see the cane and limp? And I'm like, you're right. How could I have been so foolish? Actually, it was probably King Tut who had the limp. Hey, can this truly be Monzen? The home of to the cream of Doma's samurai? I had heard that Yotsuyu intended to send some few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. Is that an elephant with a rattle? Indeed, her savagery only served to incense her people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of government could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless deconstruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction efforts should not prove difficult. Once our nations are formally at peace, of course. A lot of them had deformities. Inbreeding tends to do that. Oh, yeah. The pharaohs. Yeah. You gotta preserve that royal blood, you know? That's never gone wrong before. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. He's like, what remains of the castle? What'd you do to the castle? So we're going to walk around, and this entire time he's going to badmouth Yotsuyu and be like, oh man, she needs to be punished. We'll take her off your hands. Is that where this is going? It's a travesty. A travesty! I remember the keep being so beautiful in the light of the setting sun. One would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we can rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people rebuild their lives. Spoken like a true popularis. The needs of the people must, of course, come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? Village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river, yes. You'll follow me, I will ready our boat. There was a famous royal line that did so much that they developed a feature called the Habsburg Chin. Are those Zoroastrians? Those are the most famous inbreeders I knew of. All I know I learned through Crusader Kings 2. Oop. My alarm telling me I gotta stop playing, so this will be the last quest. Gotta get the kids to school. Yep. Is this not the way to the boat? No shortcuts, I guess. I've actually heard of that Habsburg Chin before. It definitely rings a bell. I'm trying to remember, is it like the complete lack of a chin? Or is it like super cleft? Ready to cast off? Oh no, there's gonna be fighting. Sorry kids, you're gonna be late to school.
Get back! I'm warning you! Someone's in trouble.
Sorry, didn't you hear your question? There was an ad about taxidermy or something? Neat? Oh, it's the red Kojin.
Are you all right? Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
There's only like 5 of them. Should be easy. But you didn't hear my question about the Habsburg Chin. I forget my question about the Habsburg Chin.
Away with you!
It is nothing.
I think it was like trying to remember what it looked like. Because I think I've heard of it before. Like, is it a super big cleft chin, or is it the lack of a chin entirely? Have I seen the Fairly Odd Parents? Yeah.
Leave this to me.
No fault.
This is where I'd keep my chin if I had one. Remember Crimson Chin? Oh, no. No, I do not. I should have clarified. I don't actually know. Hey, are you whipping on these kids? Can't be doing that.
The art of my forebears.
There we go. I think we need to focus on protecting Issei here. It was a super deformed extended chin. Yeah. There's like a famous painting of a guy who, of an old royal who was extremely ugly. I want to say it's like King Edward II or something like that. He had like a Newton-style haircut and like a super deformed extended chin. That's kind of what I'm picturing. You might have the Habsburg chin for all I know. You beating on the kids again. Stop it. That was him? Nice. I remembered a historical thing. Actually pretty impressed with myself. It's amazing how much of that just like, you know, falls out the other side of your head.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
I thought like the first 8 times I'd always be welcome. But it's nice to know I'm still welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsuyu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
The Empire will never change. Like, that's just truth.
Never? I wonder, would you have said the same of Ishgard? Believe what you will, but I assure you, the Empire can change.
I would have said the same of Ishgard. A lot of Ishgard hasn't changed at all. But there's a one, like, major key difference. They weren't actively trying to kill us all the time. You just started playing this game during WoW Legion. Back then, Stormblood would be mid midway till the next expansion. Could be wrong, though. Oh, I don't remember. WoW Legion. I never got very far into World of Warcraft. Like, I was a big fan of re-rolling characters. So I had like 18 characters who were all level 30 of every combination of race and class you can imagine. Except gnomes. I hate gnomes. World of Warcraft is great at building racism. It's the best racism simulator I've ever played. Stupid gnomes. Their little mustaches. Dear me, I'd hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action. And few imperial soldiers can say that. At least few who lived to tell the tale. Bow, 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 bow. Oof. Yeah, stop playing out here in the middle of a field.